The BART Office of the Inspector General proudly presents its report, BART Employee Collected Pay and Benefits for Time Not Worked. Here's Jeff to tell us about the investigation.
Thank you, Harriet. We investigated an allegation that a BART employee was not reporting for duty, despite being paid for working upwards of 80 hours per week. We confirmed the employee, who is not approved for remote work, and whose duties are not conducive to remote work, was at their residence or non-work location during all or most of their shift. We substantiated the allegation and referred the matter to the BART Police Department to assist with the investigation, which further substantiated the allegation. As an example of the fraud scheme, the employee claimed to have worked 27 days during one 29-day span, and would either report to their duty location for a brief period, such as an hour, and then leave their duty location for the remainder of their shift, or not report to their duty location at all. The employee generally used a time collection device at their duty location to clock in and then, after spending most of the shift away from their duty location and not working, would go to a BART station near their residence to clock out when their shift was supposed to end. Sometimes, the employee would clock in and out at the duty location near their residence, whether they reported to work or not. At other times, the employee's manager would make a timekeeping system adjustment to record the employee's clock in or out time for the day. The manager's adjustments indicate they may have known the employee was not working their full shift and that the manager, therefore, may have been complicit in the theft of wages and benefits. The employee was typically paid for 12 hours of work per day. Despite the employee often not being at their work location, or any district worksite as required, their earnings were more than double their base salary for 2022, due to extra earnings from shift pay, overtime, and double time, paid in accordance with the terms of their collective bargaining agreement. The employee also received compensation in the form of paid pension benefits, sick leave and vacation accruals, and other benefits. BART timekeeping data suggests that the employee's scheme took place for at least a year, and progressively became more egregious over time. The employee submitted their resignation the day after learning they had been investigated and BART knew of their theft of time scheme. Therefore, there will be no recommendation related to discipline of the employee. Based on our findings, we recommended BART seek restitution from the former employee for an amount to be determined by BART management. We also recommended BART coordinate with CalPERS to make the appropriate years of service adjustment for the employee's retirement calculation. And, finally, we recommended BART investigate the time adjustments the manager made on behalf of the employee, to determine if any district policies and procedures were violated, and if so, discipline the manager in accordance with their respective collective bargaining agreement. Management agreed to our recommendations.
Well, thanks for listening in. We've had a long day at the office and are heading home, using BART, of course. Take care.